Okay. Now I'm going to follow up on the Ye thing and anti-Semitism in general. Also, I'm Brandon. Progressive as fuck. Believe in affirmative action. I fucking love that shit. Believe housing as a right. I think we need a lot more people of color, marginalized people in general, LGBTQ in places of power. A seat at the table does not mean in news or just movies. It means in places of fucking power. But what's happening with anti-Semitism is, indicative of a large problem of the massive amount of hate that's just accepted in America. And my detractors will say, oh, the fuck ton of detractors. I had a few bad comments on the last video I did. If you're a fan of Tim Pool, that's really sad. Update on Tim Pool real quick. Boring, bald baby man. He got lucky as fuck having fucking Ye on. I don't know what he's doing right now. He proudly says, I'm a milquetoast fence sitter. Tim Pool is a right-wing grifter who doesn't want to say he's a right-wing grifter. Pathetic as fuck. And people are going to say I'm trying to follow clout off my last video, which got fuck tons of views. That's exactly what I'm doing. So, let's see how Ye's been doing with Alex.
I don't like the word evil next to Nazis. I think we need to look at...
Shut the fuck up.
I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
Shut the fuck up.
There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler. A lot of things.
And go get mental health care. Oh, can't say I didn't tell you so. Now, we're going to cut to old Nick Fuentes, the little fascist ferret. See what he has to say.
And the big headline is, of course, the most provocative stuff. And I kind of don't like this about the interview. I thought the interview was like a movie. It was a great interview. The whole 3 hours are totally compelling. It's funny, it's informative, it's interesting. But the media, of course, is only focusing on the part where he said he loved Hitler. So what's that all about? He said other things too. All the media wants to focus on is how he kept bringing up the Jewish media and how he said that he's a Nazi and loves Hitler. They didn't even talk about the fact that he's actually speaking about the other problems going on in the country besides the Jewish media, like water, food, education, shelter, medicine. So I don't want to make it come across like that was the only thing that happened, but of course that's just what the media is focusing on.
Oh, fucking shit, Nick. My biggest problem with this is people are like, oh, come on, it's out of context of it. I can just imagine being a Jewish person right now. Like, did everyone fucking forget Hitler? Does no one remember the end game of this shit? Now, I'm going to go to Steven Crowder real quick to showcase how him and Ye are very similar, and so are all the right-wing motherfuckers for a while now. The only big difference between Ye and Steven Crowder and the rest is Ye just says Jews and Hitler and straight up says it all, while the others use dog whistles. The cosmopolitan Jew was or just cosmopolitan, was the thing that Hitler referred to as Jewish people who wanted to identify as Jew. And it was a way to separate and not actually say the word, We're still fucking doing it. Ye's not. That's the difference. We're going to go to Steven now.
But he's not wrong about everything. Look, is there a conversation to be had about secular humanists with Jewish last names in Hollywood exploiting people in positions of, the performance arts talent? Yeah, Yeah. And by the way, that happens in the conservative movement too, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
People sign contracts where they don't know what they're signing. Yeah, it's true. Is there a disproportionate number of people with Jewish last names in higher banking? That's an argument that can be made. But then when you get to it's because they're Jewish and all well, now we have a problem, not because it's offensive.
A little bit heated there, secular humanists with Jewish last names. Motherfucker just said Jews in Hollywood. That's what a dog whistle is. They'll say Hollywood elite and shit like that. Coincidentally, it's exactly what the Nazis did also, referring to like the cosmopolitan Jew and like trying to separate the religion or the people who are into the religion more from the others. Not how hate works. Hate is absolutionist. It's black and white. Doesn't fucking stop. Fuck this bigotry and fuck Steven Crowder. Steven, why don't you go debate Sam Cedar and seem like you've had an ounce of confidence at one point in your life? You cowardly fuck. And we're going to go over to Justice Alito on the Supreme Court for some more fuck all kinds of bigotry. To preface his racist joke, Ketanji Brown Jackson was using a example highlighting race as how the people fighting for this case who want to discriminate against gay people, how they could also discriminate against people of color. And she used that example, and then Alito came in with his own little example.
Stop. Justice Jackson's example of the Santa in the mall who doesn't want his picture taken with black children. So if there's a black Santa at the other end of the mall, and he doesn't want to have his picture taken with a child who's dressed up in a Ku Klux Klan outfit, that black Santa has to do that?
No, because Ku Klux Klan outfits are not protected characteristics under public accommodation laws.
And presumably that would be the same Ku Klux Klan outfit, regardless whether the child was black or white or any other characteristic.
Yeah, you do see a lot of black children in Ku Klux Klan outfits, right? All the time. Suppose that.
Fuck you, Alito. Alito just equated race to a fucking Ku Klux Klan outfit because he forgot, honestly, what they were talking about, in my opinion. We got an old theocratic bigot on the Supreme Court. That's who he is. Fuck him. And fuck Steven Crowder. And yay. Although a lot of people are using Ye right now, but they're using his mental episode and using his bigotry, which is a part of Ye. So he stops having a manic episode, he's still going to be hateful towards Jewish people, in my opinion. Now, my video that got a lot of views, it was like 600 or something. I said a fuck ton. I mean, it's not a fuck ton. I was goofing around, but it's a fuck ton to me. Now, got some comments saying mean things and nice things. And the nice things will probably go to my head, and the bad things will probably go to my head. But I want to say, you liked it or hated it. Thanks for watching. Really meant a lot to me. Hope spring's eternal, and I hope you all have a good day.